Let's move on to this story very quickly. The Neurodevelopmental Disorders Foundation is hosting its third Autism Awareness event today. The aim is to reduce the stigma surrounding the condition. Refiloe Seboko is at Mahikeng Hospital in Mahikeng and joins us now. Refiloe, let's just talk about exactly how they plan to do this and what exactly the measures are being put forward, as well as the awareness campaign, which is very important.
So, Arabile, what is expected to happen today? There's going to be a session where there will be various speakers that will speak about autism, among others, the challenges and the strength of individuals with autism, supporting individuals that have autism, and also an expert that will share information around symptoms that parents need to look out for. But let me speak to the foundation founder, Seboko. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Talk to us about this awareness autism event that you are hosting today, and why was it important to have it?
Thank you so much for having me. We started this awareness 3 years back. The reason we started this awareness was because of the stigma surrounding the neurodevelopmental diseases, which is one of them is autism. And April is Autism Awareness Month. That is why this event, it was very important for us, because we looked into our communities and we realized that there is lack of knowledge, which actually leads our communities to actually exclude people with autism.
And talk to me about the stigma that you are noticing, and when we're talking about autism, for those that don't understand.
Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder. It's a mental disorder, and it has different stages. And for one to be diagnosed with autism, it needs a professional. A lot of times we find people pointing out certain factors to say, because of this person cannot hear or speak or whatever, this person has autism. But for one to be diagnosed, one has to see a professional for them to have a proper diagnosis of a proper diagnosis of autism, to say they have an autism spectrum disorder. The stigma surrounding autism is that one of those, it's one of the cultural beliefs to say autism it's a disease that is associated with only white people or with rich people. Sometimes you would be told that you did something wrong when you were pregnant, so that is why your child has those kind of things, and then you'll have to perform certain rituals for your child to be okay, to be fine. Autism is not curable. Autism is not a disease, it's a disorder. And people with autism, it's not that they cannot learn, they learn, but their mind works differently.
And the program today, I see there are different speakers, but share with our viewers some of the speakers that you will be having today in the program and what they will be their focus point.
The speakers that we have today, my apologies. The speakers that we have today, we have Dr. Leo, who's actually specializing in neurodevelopmental disorders here in Mahikeng Provincial Hospital and in the Northwest. We also have Ntate Seboko, who specializes in child development, because autism affects, for you to know that a child has autism, it will start, you start by looking at the developmental stage of the child, from when the child grows up. So Ntate Seboko will be touching on those aspects. We also have a member from the legislature, Mr. Freddy Sonakile, who would also talk about the rights of people with disabilities and what has the government on its own has done for, especially for people with autism in terms of like creating inclusivity and also protecting their rights, especially when it comes to the education system and health system.
Thank you so much for your time. It's going to be quite an informative and enlightening session that Arabile, where we'll be having different speakers, and like she indicated, Dr. Leo, who will also speak to in the next crossing, to look among other symptoms that parents need to look out for, but also the support system that families or even communities need to give to autistic individuals.